The first hadith regarding the obligation to fast and some of the wisdom behind it. عن عبد الله بن عمر رضي الله عنهما إن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: بني الإسلام على خمس: شهادة إن لا إله إلا الله وإن محمدا رسول الله وإقام الصلاة وإيتاء الزكاة وحج البيت وصوم رمضان. متفق عليه. Ibn Umar radiallahu anhuma narrated that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Islam is built on five: the testimony that none has the right to be worshipped except Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah; performance of salah, giving zakah, making hajj to the house, and fasting during Ramadan. Agreed upon. This hadith is evidence for the obligation of fasting in Ramadan, and that it is from the pillars of Islam and its great foundations. Allah, the Most High, enjoined it on His worshippers due to great wisdoms and splendid secrets. Those who know them, and those who are ignorant of them are ignorant of them. Among the wisdoms of fasting and its secrets, it is an act of worshiping Allah, the Most High. A worshipper gets closer to his Lord by leaving off what he loves and desires out of obedience to his Lord and complying with his order. The truthfulness of his iman becomes apparent due to that, as well as his complete servitude to Allah, the strength of his love for Him, and his hope for what is with Him, because he knows that the pleasure of his master is in his leaving his desires. He prefers the pleasure of his master over his desires. Therefore, many of the believers would not break their fast for a day in Ramadan without a valid excuse, even if they were to be beaten or imprisoned. Among the wisdoms of fasting, it is a means for attaining taqwa and purification of the soul through obedience to Allah regarding His orders and abstinence from what He prohibited. He, the Most High, said, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu kutiba alaykumus siyam kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun, which means, O you who believe, fasting has been prescribed for you as it was prescribed for those before you, that you may attain taqwa. Taqwa comprises all goodness in this world and in the hereafter, and every fruit from the fruits of fasting emanates from taqwa. Among the wisdoms of fasting, obstructing one's soul from desires, weaning it from the customary, and restricting the paths shaitan has to the worshipper by restricting the paths of food and drink. The effect of shaitan will be weakened, and committing acts of disobedience will wane. Among the wisdoms of fasting, the heart will become pure and will be free for contemplating and remembrance. That is because consuming desires hardens the heart and blinds one from seeing the truth, while fasting preserves the health and strength of the heart and limbs. Among the wisdoms of fasting, recognizing the favors of Allah upon His worshipper, of satisfaction and thirst quenching when He remembers the hungry livers of the impoverished and the destitute. Thus, he thanks his Lord and feels the pains of his needy brothers. The value of favors is not known until they are lost. Among the wisdoms of fasting, the health benefits that are a result of a decrease in food and preserving the health of the body by fixing the meal times and giving the digestive system a rest for a specified time. Allah is the one from whom help is sought. In general, the wisdoms of fasting are tremendous, and its benefits are many. Allah has established many abundant rewards for it, and a tremendous recompense, such that if a fasting soul imagined it, it would rejoice happily, and it would hope that all the year was Ramadan, and Allah knows best. O Allah, make us successful in following the guidance. Keep us away from the causes of destruction and misery. Grant us understanding of the religion, and grant us death while following the sunnah of the seal of the prophets, and forgive us, our parents, and all of the Muslims.